In the shadowy corners of forgotten history, whispering tales of dread and despair, stand the eerie vestiges of mental hospitals. These once bustling institutions, now silent and empty, echo with the chilling secrets of the past. Haunting tales of despair and torment, of lives forgotten and souls trapped in perpetual torment. Today we delve deep into the chilling history of these abandoned mental asylums in the United States. Our journey begins in the late 18th century, with the establishment of the first public mental hospitals. These institutions, born out of a desire to separate the mentally ill from the rest of society, were often underfunded, understaffed, and overcrowded. The initial aim of providing a refuge for the mentally ill swiftly turned into a grim reality of neglect and abuse. As we move into the 19th century, the landscape of mental health care underwent significant changes. The asylum movement, led by social reformers like Dorothea Dix, sought to improve conditions in these institutions. However, even with the best intentions, the asylums remained places of dread, where patients were often subjected to barbaric treatments and living conditions. The 20th century brought about the introduction of new therapeutic techniques and medications. Yet the stigma associated with mental illness persisted, and asylums continued to be places of fear and misery. The advent of deinstitutionalization in the mid-20th century led to the closure of many of these asylums, leaving behind haunting relics of a grim past. Today, many of these abandoned mental hospitals stand as chilling reminders of a dark chapter in our history. Their empty corridors echo with the whispers of the past, tales of sorrow and despair that still linger in the air. These places, once teeming with life, now lie silent and forgotten, their stories left to be uncovered by the brave and the curious. In this exploration, we have traveled through time, unraveling the dark history of mental hospitals in the United States. We have witnessed their evolution, from their inception in the 18th century to their eventual abandonment in the 20th century. We have delved deep into the chilling tales of abuse and neglect that plagued these institutions, painting a haunting picture of despair and torment. In summary, we began our journey in the late 18th century, exploring the establishment of the first public mental hospitals. We then moved into the 19th century, where we examined the asylum movement and its impact on these institutions. Moving into the 20th century, we looked at the advent of new therapeutic techniques and the impact of deinstitutionalization. Finally, we explored the present day, where many of these asylums stand abandoned, their haunting tales waiting to be discovered. The chilling history of these abandoned mental hospitals serves as a stark reminder of our past. These places, silent and forgotten, echo with the whispers of those who once roamed their halls. Their stories, a chilling testament to the dark side of our history, continue to haunt us, serving as a stark reminder of the grim realities of mental health care in the past. So, as we venture forth into the future, let us not forget these haunting tales of despair and torment, for they serve as a grim reminder of a past we must strive never to repeat.